I want to answer a comment. I did a video titled Be Dangerous Christian Men of God. And I had a comment from my brother in Christ who I love a lot of stuff he does. He's very incisive and has more knowledge than me on many things. We can disagree on some things, but he put out a comment, don't fall for the trap of self-righteousness with trying to be dangerous. Be discerning and see the world for what it is, and by all means, defend yourselves. Don't allow your strength to be the physical strength of others, as that way lies to the path of vigilante if allowed to be taken so far. A lot of things I've experienced in my life. I worked a job where I worked with people with disabilities. I had one guy I called Baby Devil. He was 72 years old. Just a little tiny guy, and he was always, John, I'm going to beat you up. I had one of the other men come through. We had people coming through, and we deal things with people who have been arrested for many reasons. And I heard screaming one day in the men's bathroom when I came in there, and this guy was raping my little buddy that I called Baby Devil. Broke up the fight, dropped him with the solar plexus, punched the solar plexus, got law enforcement involved. Another case, I worked another job where a lady was going through a divorce. Her and her son from her husband was a big muscular guy and was very abusive to her. We heard where I was working at, he was there and trying to be aggressive to her. We called the police, waiting on the police. I had to defend her from her husband, take him down and put him in a chokehold. Another time I worked a job where I was working material handler, and I seen people group up. There's a fight, and this guy come in the factory, big old guy, and was beating up on this young 20-year-old, 19-year-old, and he was trying to get away, and he was just hurting him. So I broke that fight up and went to HR, and they were like, why'd you get involved? And I said, because I'm a born-again Christian, and we are to protect the weak. So we have different abilities. My father was on the fire department for 35 years. And so there's many people he saved. I have a friend of mine who's a doctor, so there's many people he has saved. Different things and different abilities. We're all different people, parts of the body. I'm a combat veteran. You know, God had put me out, I'm a soldier. And so I've done many things in my life and a lot of things, and I've dealt with violence. So as I say, God put me as a dangerous, violent man. I give everything to God. I worship God, and I am His child. But there's many times in my life I've experienced, and I've protected those people. I'm not being a vigilante. I'm not trying to promote that. I'm not trying to promote violence. But I conceal and carry. I protect my family that God has given me. It's my responsibility as a Christian man, and I'm strong about that. I practice physically. I work out every day. I work out physical and spiritual, and I think that's important. As men of God, we are to do that. We have different abilities, some things we can and cannot do, but understand our limitations in the physical world, but we are to protect the weak. I stand by that.